Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Manakey Bearer, and today we're going to be doing a quick stream session using my non-streaming platform, which is going to actually be uploaded to YouTube. So today what we're going to do is we're just going to do some level grinding. Absolutely nothing better on a good day but to do some quick level grinding. This is our first episode, but it has been streaming since I don't even know when. But I've decided to remove myself from the live streaming platforms altogether in favor of a simpler forum for streaming, which would be, you guessed it, YouTube. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is I've actually found myself getting more people to watch my videos via YouTube rather through Twitch, and Twitch seems like a harder platform to actually get subscribers on. So, and it's not harder to get subscribers on because of the fact that, you know, someone's better than someone else. It's really down to, are you a sponsor or are you not? Or do you already have a following, or do you not already have a following? Me, I don't currently have a following or a large subscriber count, so I'm going to actually start on this platform, work my way probably back over to Twitch sometime if you start to like my videos. So make sure to hit that red subscribe button down in somewhere on the screen and hit that notification bell to receive notifications for when my next video comes up. Now, today we're just gonna kind of be doing this as if it was a live stream, and also going to be talking about topics, news topics that may, you know, be interesting or something of interest to you, depending on where or what you're into. I'm personally into anything fantasy, anything technologically based. Those are my fortes, so I usually talk about those type of topics. If you don't like those type of topics, obviously make sure to put what type of topics you'd like me to discuss down in the comments, and let us begin. So today we are in Andy's room. Andy's room. Oh my gosh, I got heartburn. I don't know why. Nothing interesting here. Yeah, nothing really interesting in this room. So we're actually playing on critical mode in the Toy Story world, just kind of going around level grinding, mostly because of the fact that I follow the rule of tens, which is anytime I'm playing a game and it involves leveling up, or, well, that's the only time you'd ever need to follow the rules of 10 is leveling up. So usually when I'm leveling up in a game, I usually follow that rule, especially if it's in a higher difficulty setting, just because it makes it easier down the road. Now, some people may do level 1 videos, whatever. Eventually, maybe down the line, I will definitely do one, but right now, I just kind of want to do a real world type of experiment as far as how hard is this game just playing it as a normal, in a normal way, or in the way that most people would play this mode, or at least the way I think most people would play this mode. So, I mean, some people may not play the mode this way. Most people are actually doing level 1 grinds, and they're doing very good out there. So, I commend all you people doing the level 1 critical mode level grinds there. I know that a lot of people were doing proud mode for a while because critical mode had not been released just yet, but you know what? Good for you. Good for you people that actually have the patience to actually do that, because it definitely requires a lot of patience and a lot of concentration. Now, me, I really don't have patience. That's part of my problem as to why I generally don't do level 1. Oh. Damn. Really? What is with this? I have the lock on and the fire did not hit him at all. Really? That was ridiculous. But yeah, a lot of people do the level grinds because of the fact that they a lot of people that do level grinds usually have a lot of patience. I don't have the patience to sit there, watch the moves of the monsters, and make my decisions. And I commend people who have that patience to sit there. A lot of those battles take a long time for them to not die and to complete. And that's really where I don't have that type of skill, because I don't have patience really. I have enough patience for certain things, but really? Why did it go all the way around in a circle before hitting it? That didn't make any sense. What? I made a oopsie. I watched too much PewDiePie. Watching too much PewDiePie, but I love when he says that. Ooh, someone made an oopsie. Shane Dawson made an oopsie. I love it. Love when he does that. It's probably my favorite thing. Like, I feel like it's just such like a little kid thing. And that's why it's so funny. It's because, I don't know why, it just literally resonates with me. Probably from my childhood, maybe, something with being young and saying that type of thing. Like, oopsie, or like, I don't know. It's just funny to me. I'm sure it's not funny to some people, at least the people that made the oopsie, I guess. Probably would not, or probably does not like that he says that, but too bad. You're a public figure. You gotta learn to mess with the best. Oh, jeez. Leave me alone. Oh. Wow, I knocked that one out pretty fast. It's just annoying that there's so many of them. I never noticed that the cursor like gets bigger and smaller. Really? Really? Come on, Sora. Run. I need to run around. Damn. Oh my gosh. Damn, there's too many of them. Too many. Oh my gosh. Can I? No, I can't. That'd be nice if I could do that. Oopsie. Damn, come on. There's too many of them. Sometimes it's better to just hold the button and hopefully hopefully you kill them. That's what I'm doing. My laugh sounds so stupid.
Alright. I want to know what some of these are for. I have 15 on them. Oh, those are the little guys I must have hit. Problem with some of these is that too clunky. The purple ones must be too clunky to really maneuver greatly. So I'm noticing that they do have a good shot though. Their shots are amazing. The speed of their bullets are really nice. Ooh. Oh. There we go. Yeah, they're pretty slow. They're just... Oh, jeez. Yeah, because it's bulky. It's made for power. It's not made for speed. It's not made to outmaneuver. It's just made for raw power. Yeah, definitely made for raw power. It's like, not today. Not today. There we go. Oh yes, the beautiful music. Yeah, you're hype. I think the best one is the blue one, to be quite honest. Oh, it disappeared. No. Yeah, I think the blue one is the best mech suit. Yeah, because this one can't even fly all the way up to the second floor. I have to go floor by floor by floor. That's annoying. There we go. Now this one, the jets on this one are awesome. I can get to the second floor. Damn. Now I wonder if your mech gets stronger the more level you're at. It's got to. I clear out these damn floors. Die. This kind of is a pain. Some of this. Really? I want to switch out and go to this one. There we go. This one's not fast enough. Purple ones are slow. That's the thing. The red is kind of like a between deal. It's not like too fast, it's not too slow, it's just kind of like me. Where in the blue is like made for like speed. As far as like running away and stuff. It's definitely made for that. Where the heck is the purple one? Damn it. Red one's kind of in the between. The blue one's probably the best mech, I have to say. Ooh. Damn. Ooh, that would have been crud. Oh, come on. I hate that they have these limited spawn areas. Once you get all the mech suits out, like, there's no point of having one after that. That's what I hate. I hate these stupid... The fact that they have these areas with mech suits and then, like, they never... There's only, like, 2 or 3 places where you can get them. Yeah, we're at level 23. Only a couple more levels till we can visit the Kingdom of Corona. I want to see how hard this is if you get to level 100, because normally that's what I would do, is I normally get to level 100 anytime I play a Kingdom Hearts game. And if it's easy at level 100, this is going to be a big joke of a mode. But we'll find out. Now, I'm surprised that they made the mechs this easy. Like, come now. I should not be able to just sit here and, like, plow away at these in a critical mode type game. I should be getting damage from these little things. Ooh, I did. Wow, okay, so yes, they did improve it more than I thought. Cool. Cool, they blew out my... I blew out my mech. That is what I was looking for. What I do not like about this game is I really wish they would have brought in the Dream Drop distant mechanics in here. It's just sad that they did all that work for Dream Drop distance and a lot of the mechanics are gone, like jumping against walls, and I mean, they're minimalistic what they did. Oh, okay. There we go. I win. Forgot about this one. What the heck's going on here? I can't get my treasure chest? You don't want me to have my treasure chest? Really? Thanks, game. Alright, so let's see, what is going on in the world today? So this is News and Gaming with Michael. So today, was there any news in the world that was actually interesting? Let us see. So I don't like prepare anything, I just kind of look to see what's out there and then kind of like go with whatever I'm interested in. People are still talking about iOS 13, which there's nothing special about it. I don't understand what the hype is. Literally, it seems incremental. Ugh. Let's just say the updates for iOS 13, they're minimalistic. There's nothing that was like, oh, everything's changing, it's gonna be so different. Not like other iOS updates. It's pretty much been the same the same stuff as the year prior. There's no real visual changes. I don't I don't know. They didn't really deliver on much this year, but then again, they could be waiting until every 3 years to actually give us that update that we're wanting. You know, the update for the ages type of thing. It's a good training place. See, I don't like that one. There we go. I found out that there are some shock locks that I never got, and I don't understand how I never got them, so I'm trying to figure out, like, how to actually unlock them all. There's gotta be a way. Oh, actually, I think one of the ones I'm missing is actually in here. Why do I want to say it's actually in here? Alright, so anyways, continuing on with news and doing this, people are talking about the Alien sequel. Really excited about that. Not any concrete news, just that they're working on the script now. That must have been the one I thought it was. It's not it. Let's see here. None of your business is a trend. Villagers defending his private jets go viral. Who cares? People are worried about how Chucky's going to be portrayed by Mark Hamill. Who knows? Honestly, I don't know. I was never a Chucky fan to really put my 2 cents into what his voice really should sound like. Obviously, it's supposed to be creepy and quite unsettling, I would think, like the original, but who knows? Maybe I think the original guy must have not wanted to do it, possibly. Don't know. Really don't know why. Maybe they just wanted to do something completely different. No, I'm not 100% sure why they picked someone different. Probably because it's a different story, possibly. I don't know.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here. Back off.
There we go. Let's see here. Anything else? The Great Dying nearly erased life on Earth. I don't know what that means. The Great Dying. Sounds interesting, but science articles like usually don't get to the point until like halfway into the article, so I don't know if I really feel interested in watching or reading up on that. Anything else? Alabama man post calling kill out gays. Alabama mayor defends Facebook post for killing out gay people. Baby killers. Well, isn't that a lovely sentiment? Thank you, Alabama. Or sentiment, rather.
That was close.
Bunch of jerks. Let's see. Sexually transmitted superbug warning as infections soar to 26% in a year. What is this superbug? It's like super gonorrhea or something? Let's see here. Feeling. Oh, yeah. About to get a little bit of a story about this. So apparently gonorrhea has a few drug-resistant strains that are coming. And there's been diagnosis of STDs increasing 5% in 2008 with the biggest increase in gonorrhea. That's crazy. So apparently there's a new the super bug of gonorrhea is... It's a case of super gonorrhea. That's, I mean... Why did you think of the name? And they're searching for a cure. Let's see here. What else are they talking about? And they're just talking about the impact that it has because of sexual health programs. Just interesting. Apparently, just wrap your stuff, guys. Wrap your stuff, guys and girls. Something to keep in mind. Just make sure that you're protecting yourself out there and don't do anything too dangerous. Always stay protected when it comes to sex. That's really the moral of this story, is that there's a new strain of gonorrhea out there, and it is apparently stronger than or resistant to the things that or the medications that we use to protect people against it. So just a fair warning for anybody out there who do not use any form of protection. Just be safe. Always wear protection. And anyways, that's really the only thing I see that's even remotely interesting news-wise so far. I mean, if this is the way it's going to be, this is going to be a boring news hour. So let's see here. What else? What else do we have going on in the world? There we go. Let's see here. Stops websites advertising blah 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 blah. Let's see here. Who? Oh, not interesting. Excuse me. Literally absolutely nothing of note really going on in the world, to be quite honest. I mean, I'm not into the whole, a lot of the news out there. Nothing really that stands out to me other than that one article, really, to tell you the truth. I mean, I don't see much of anything really going on in the world. So I think I want to go over another topic, which is some of my shows that I really am interested as of late. So there's a new show on AMC, not sure if anybody's heard of it, and all of these things that I talk about are non-sponsored and are not, things that I really, it's just things that I'm passionate about, shows that I'm really interested in and really like to bring to the forefront for anybody who has not really heard of them. So, for instance, a new show that just debuted recently on AMC is it's NO4 A2. I believe that's it. It's NO4. Actually, it might be NOS for A, and then the number 2. It's supposed to spell out Nosferatu as if it was put on a license plate. It is pretty good so far. I mean, it's still relatively early. The premise, there's some trailers out there that really give you a good synopsis of like what the premise of the story is, and that's really what got me wanting to watch it. This whole story of, excuse me. And that's what's really got me interested in watching it, was the whole story of how it's like this multi-dimensional town almost. To me, it seems. I mean, I could be completely wrong because it's so early in the story. More things may come out that prove me wrong. It's very interesting, to say the least. And I definitely recommend anybody first at least checking out the trailer that they have, because it can be very confusing just jumping into it. There was a trailer that I watched and it talks about what actually the story's about, and it kind of just actually helps you understand what's going on. And yeah, that's bad storytelling, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's good storytelling to be like, oh, you need to read 5 pages of dialogue before you actually watch this movie. Yeah, that is not great storytelling in itself. But the premise itself, hopefully they ease us into the story, but I kind of wanted to know what it was before. I don't really like watching stories personally and not knowing what the story's about, because I usually get confused because they'll, be super articulate, or like you have to be super focused on the actual story to like not miss something, and that's when I end up missing something. So I did it all the time with Heroes. Which a lot of times in Heroes, you'd have these scenes that were like the most important, and they would happen like towards the end of the show, and you'd be like, what? When did this happen? And you may have missed it because you thought like everything was over or something, or it was in the middle of an episode and it was like something that was important to the next episode. And it happened so frequently watching that show. I'm sure in some cases I probably would have been better off. I don't even know what my point is, honestly, anymore. I don't know what my point is. Point is that I guess that some stories are super detail orientated and you need to pay attention to it, and I think that this is one of those stories, and I feel like I will miss something, so I wanted to kind of get a synopsis as to what actually is going on. Hopefully I still know what the story's about, or get a better grasp of the story, what it's about as it goes, and that it's not like doesn't explain itself throughout the narrative, because I do know a lot of stories that do that. Hopefully that is not the case and it's actually well written, but we will definitely find out. For anybody that likes Heroes, you may like this, because the main villain, or the main I don't know whatever he is. I'm not sure if he's really a villain or if he's good or if he's evil or what exactly he is as of right now, only because it's so early in the story. But the individual who plays Nosferatus is actually Sylar, or the bad guy who played Sylar in Heroes, who is also known as, I know his name. His name is Zachary Quinto. He also played in the Star Trek movies. He played Spock in some of them. So yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting ride, I believe. And it's interesting that these big stars are gravitating more towards media that they normally would not gravitate towards, or at least maybe that's not true. It's not really true. I mean, I guess they're more mainstream people are actually gravitating more towards television now, because that's what most people watch. That's where people find their entertainment more often than in movies. Movies used to be the sole source of entertainment, and now, or at least it was where most of the big names came out of. Now I think more of the big name people come from television and make their way into movies if they're asked. That's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else to really talk about.
Come on, fellas.
Thinking about what else I can talk about. Well, The Promised Neverland, if you're into anime, I am personally into anime. Not everybody is. It falls under the whole Japanese category of... it falls under the whole category of Japanese gaming in general. So I am currently on chapter 136. It's currently out. I think it was released last week, possibly. I'm not 100% sure. It was like last week or the week before that. It's a weekly shonen. And it's really, really good. I definitely am a big proponent of it. I definitely would recommend anybody who is interested or looking for a new manga to read to definitely check that one out. It is probably one of the best mangas I've ever read. It's kind of along the lines of Death Note. And interestingly enough, I would also recommend, as far as anime, No Game No Life. And I know a lot of people have some criticism about it, but to me, it really gives me the feel of Death Note as well. This whole cat and mouse type of outwitting your opponent type of feel that The Promised Neverland also has. So I definitely think I have this genre of anime that I really, really enjoy more than others. And maybe I'm a little bit biased, but who isn't biased when it's something that they like? I really enjoy intelligent characters trying to outwit other intelligent characters. And those animes tend to be what I enjoy the most. And maybe you like them too. I would recommend it to anybody who really likes Death Note. If you really like No Game No Life, to definitely check out The Promised Neverland. It is going to probably be a really solid anime, as we already know that it is going to be a shorter anime than other animes. It's not going to be like Dragon Ball Z, where it keeps going on forever, or Bleach, where it keeps going on forever. Even though Bleach did stop, but it kind of had bad pacing and bad writing, and it really wasn't bad writing, it just wasn't focused. It wasn't focused writing. This is definitely going to be focused because they know exactly how long they want the anime to be. And that's where The Promised Neverland, I think, is going to be a great anime in itself, because usually when you have everything planned out, it's usually better than if you don't plan. And it shows in a lot of people's writing when they have a actual plan as to what they want to do, where the story is going. They know where all their characters' motivations are. Those stories are the stories that generally are better and people are more receptive of. And maybe that's my opinion, but I would say that most people agree with that. I wouldn't say that everybody agrees with that, but I would say that most people agree that a story that is either dramatic or, you know, is something that you want to shock you and amaze you usually is well thought out before putting it together. They usually know what the beginning of the story is, know where the ending is going, and fill in everything they possibly can in between before actually writing. And they're usually well organized individuals, I would say, as far as character motivations and stuff. But that's my personal opinion. I usually like the stories that are like that. That's why I find short stories to be a little bit better than longer stories, because you can compress your thoughts. And it's a little bit, for me at least, it's a little bit easier to navigate because you have a smaller, shorter beginning, middle, and end, and you kind of know where everything is when you're writing a short story. And that's why I like short story narrations in general. Just a little bit about myself that you probably didn't want to know. Things that you didn't want to know. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to cut this stream short because it's my first one. Hopefully you did stay tuned for the whole thing. And as always, my fellow key bearers, stay beautiful. Bye.